Hi, it's Megan. I recently bought a few items from Physicians Formula at my local CVS. I don't typically buy Physicians Formula because I have a mixed relationship with drugstore brands at the best of circumstances, and I feel like Physicians Formula is a little bit pricey compared to when you think about all the sales that these great brands have all the time. It kind of is close enough price-wise that I'm not always sure drugstore brands are worth it when you can get like really amazing products at almost the same price. But CVS had 40% off Physicians Formula, so I decided to try a couple things. I love nude formulas. I love shimmer and glitter. I don't like chunky glitter, except on my eyes sometimes, but I was a sucker for this nude collection. So there's the Physicians Formula Nude Wear, and I got sort of almost four products, and I'll explain that in a minute. But basically it's a 7-piece collection, which it has the Nude Wear Nude Glow powders, which are $14.95 and available in light and medium. The Nude Wear Nude Glow bronzers, $14.95, available in light bronzer and bronzer. Nude Wear Nude Glow blushes, $12.95 in rose and natural. And then one Nude Wear Nude Glow, available in a single shade touch of glow. And I'm not sure what that one is, but the thing that's sort of in the collection, in my opinion, is this product right here, the shimmer strip. And it was kind of listed separately, so I'm not really sure. And it also has slightly different packaging. It doesn't have that little cute nude wear thing. And I'm going to do a separate review for this. I just thought I would mention it. The reason why is because there's a lot of glitter in this collection, and I felt like I had enough glitter on my face. Adding more on my eyes or whatever just was going to overdo the glitter. So these are permanent line. They're available in drugstores. So what did I think? So first of all, the packaging is really cute. So this right here is the glowing nude powder in light. And I have outdoor swatches, which I'll overlay. So they have the 4 shades in all of them. And I find this to be difficult. They also had like a little gold lettering on it, which I've wiped away just as I was doing the doing my own makeup, and the swatches I just wiped away. But you have kind of an ivory. This one's got sort of like the yellow undertone, peach undertone, and then a darker tone. So this, of course, is supposed to allow you to kind of blend and customize as you like, if you like doing that. I find that just confusing, but I thought this was a beautiful powder anyway. If you just kind of dabbed a bigger brush, I'm going to use this later, that's why I have this brush, dabbed a bigger brush and just did a wash of color. The color worked great, I thought. I have it on right now. And all the products are quite sheer, and they also have just like a soft shimmer to them. So they say that they have nude glow pigments, translucent pigments as opposed to the traditional opaque pigments that allow your skin's natural color and radiance to show through. Sort of. I recently had a couple powders that I just loved. One was a finishing powder and one was a loose powder. So this is following those two reviews. One was Urban Decay, one was Guerlain. And is this a regular powder or is it a finishing powder? It sort of comes in between, if that makes sense. I get a more opaque coverage from it than I would get from just a regular finishing powder, in my opinion, but it's a heavier coverage than, I mean, it's a lighter coverage than a lot of kind of the more full coverage powders. So this is kind of an in-between powder, and it does have that soft shimmer. And what I like about the soft shimmer is that at my age, some of my youthful glow is gone, and that soft shimmer adds it back. But there is a but to it. I have good skin naturally, and I can get away with a lot of shimmer. I did feel like with this powder I could see a little bit of powderiness on my face. It looked like I had powder on. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I'm always curious to see stuff on camera because it looks slightly different. But I felt also like with that little bit of shimmer, my pores were maybe more noticeable, or definitely more noticeable. So I really do like the powder. I don't love it for the price point. I got it for under $10. For the price point, I think it's a great product to have, and I will use it lightly. I will not dust it heavily on my face because I don't think it's that flattering. As far as the packaging, I mean, it's adorable. It's like soft, cushy thing that opens up, and it's got a little magnetic thing you can hear, and a little bow. The bows make it harder to get it in and out of the packaging, but this is adorable. And it is 0.24 ounces or 7 grams. So as far as like sophisticated application, you can use a smaller brush like this if you want to just, you know, highlight a different kind of shade. So some shades will hide different types of discoloration, and you do have the yellow one, which kind of adds a brightening, the peach, which is going to add a little bit of a flush, the more nude if you're lighter, and then the bronzer if you want to add, you know, some highlights or, you know, shading, whatever. It's a cute concept. It doesn't strike me either way, just because, like I said, I'll take a big brush and just mix it all together because I'm not that sophisticated with my powder application, but to each their own. The next product I have is the bronzer. I mean, not the bronzer, the blush. I was looking at it thinking. And this is in Rose. And again, you have the 4 different colors. And again, you get kind of a sheer coverage and the ability to kind of mix as you like, and you get glitter. And that's, I guess, I like the collection. I don't like the collection together. It's just too much glitter all together. If I were to do a powder with this amount of glitter, I'd probably do like a matte blush or a matte bronzer. I would definitely not do both a glittery blush and a glittery bronzer, which is what this collection has. So I would buy the pieces separately. Even though the glitter isn't chunky or big or over the top, it's soft and subtle, still too many pieces with glitter. So here again, you have kind of like a light pastel pink. It's kind of a cool shade. Then you have, it's like a peachy pink, leaning a little bit more to the peach, but very light. And then a more vibrant raspberry down here, or strawberry pink. And then this is kind of just a neutral kind of mauve pink. A little bit of a, no, it's a little bit of a berry undertone, I think. So I think it veers a little bit cool overall. And again, you can kind of get really sophisticated with a small brush and kind of mix a custom shade, or use the lighter one as like a highlighter. But I didn't do that. That's a lot more work. If you see on my cheek, it really is kind of a slight pink. It definitely does not look like a flush. It's just a soft, cool pink. It's pretty. But again, you get that little bit of shimmer. I, again, like it. I don't love it, honestly. But I think it's a solid product if you like shimmer blushes. And I also wonder if it's just not maybe the best color for my skin tone. Someone with maybe a cooler undertone would look better in this blush. And this is also, no, it's not also, this is 0.17 ounces. And it comes in the same cute little bow thing. This is like a metal bow. It has a rose feel to it, like a rose gold feel to this collection, which, I don't know, I'm a rose gold fan. It's not the best color for me, but it does have definitely a rose gold undertone to it. Cooler, but not super cool. The last one is the bronzer. Again, the 4 colors. Sheer, like all the other items, with some of that soft, sparkly glitter. At least there's consistency in the collection. So if you like this collection, you'll like all of the collection. If you like a heavier coverage, no. This is a light bronze, and this is 0.24 ounces. And you have the 2. This one's kind of like a gold, a little bit more glimmery, shimmery than the others. This is like a champagne kind of color. Has a type pink undertone to it, but a neutral pink with also, I always think champagne is like such a golden pink kind of color. Then you have the darker bronze right there, which is a more traditional bronzer kind of color. I didn't get any yellowing on my skin from this, by the way, which can be a problem with bronzers sometimes. And then this is like a light brown, almost a taupe kind of color. So you got a mix of warm and cool tones, with this one right here having quite a lot of shimmer. In fact, I'm going to use that one on my eyes. So you can see that one veers almost on a, not chunky glittery exactly, but it is almost there. And then this one, I think I need to just use a little bit more kind of sophistication with it on applying it, because it really applied very light on me. Not really a great bronzer overall, but I guess I could use it to kind of shade or highlight my face. It's a good product. Yeah, these are all good products. They have a cute little back thing. Oh god, I didn't open that right. Which opens up like this with a mirror and a cute little brush. And the brushes are actually okay. They're better than a lot of brushes. I actually use brushes that come in products like this. It's fine for a bronzer. It's a good size. It doesn't really allow you, if you see, it doesn't really allow you to focus on one shade versus the other. But anyway, so that is my attempt at Physicians Formula. Overall, I think it was worth getting at my 40% discount. I'm not so sure I would have paid full price for these, honestly, just because they're good. They're good products, but they don't really rock my world, and I'm not so sure with the undertones they're the most flattering for me. They're fine. They're just not. Anyway, so if you have any of these, if you have other Physicians Formula, I am new to the brand and would love to hear it. Blush brush is the same, they're all the same brushes, with that same rose gold. And if you have suggestions on products, I would love to hear that as well. What do you think of this shimmer? Does it kind of show your pores a little bit more? And I don't have really visible pores. I still see them. I'm doing a YouTube novel called Masks, and I've put it on YouTube chapter by chapter, so if you get a chance to check it out, I'll put the link in the description. That's Mo, who joins the video sometimes. And please subscribe. That's it. Thanks.